Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 16th of September and I have something rather interesting for you today, as Andrew Wilson, who is of course the CEO of EA, has laid out the 3-year plan for the company, as of course he is fast approaching his first year as CEO of EA and is going to be detailing, well, I'm going to be going through the things he detailed which are going to be happening over the next 3 years. And he said, quote, "The first is to re-establish a player-first culture in the company. The focus is on the player and the people enjoying the entertainment you produce. That is the most important thing and I want to get back to that." Then he went on to say that the second prong is digital, which is not exactly surprising, as of course retail revenues are still fairly strong but of course declining, and as I discussed in a previous video, EA have made an insane amount of money just from their DLC sales alone, so clearly they are recognising that the future is digital. Lastly, he spoke on internal things. EA, as you might expect, is a massive company and, as you might also expect, divided according to expertise, so development, sales, marketing, etc. And that he says he wants to strip down the silos, and he said, quote, "Every person at EA has to accept responsibility for deepening and nurturing the relationship with the player." And then he went on to speak about the importance of originality in creating games. He said, quote, "The first question we ask is, what are we doing that is new?" And he said that Battlefield Hardline was delayed in order to create something in the game that innovated on its basic premise, which of course, basic cops and robbers scenario. And he also added that polish is a pretty big factor in achieving their goals for providing games that hit high review marks. And he went on to say, quote, "Polish is the absence of things that might detract from a good experience." And he said that Dragon Age Inquisition had been delayed for a few weeks earlier this year in order to iron out any such bugs. And he then went on to say that consumers can only be happy if they receive more than they pay for. And he said, quote, "When they give you $20 for something, they expect something that is worth more than $20 in return. You always have to get to the point where they feel like they get what their return is greater than what they put in." So there you go. Of course, we can all agree that he's saying the right things, but are EA going to put their money where their mouth is? I certainly hope so as well. They have been working hard recently to improve their image with people. And it's improved a little bit, but let's face it, they had a long, deep, dark hole to crawl out of because, well, they were kind of viewed as, well, one of the worst companies in gaming, and they've slowly been crawling their way away from that reputation. But I think that stink is going to be around them for a while, and they've definitely got their work cut out for them. But obviously, Andrew is still early in EA. He's only been there a year as of next week, and these changes he might be bringing, it might mean exactly what he says. And of course, I'll be waiting eagerly to see if we see any significant changes in the way EA does business, if we see any repeats of, say, the whole Dungeon Keeper fiasco or anything like that. Of course, people are criticising him for The Sims 4, which I can definitely see, but that was probably already well in development by the time he joined, so it's tough to say how much he was responsible there, but that's beside the point. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic here. I want to believe that EA can be a better company, but will they? We will see. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.